Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to go on a bit of a journey. It's all inspired by a simple school textbook, but it's a quest to understand one of the biggest topics out there, our own identity.
So let's just start with the core question that drives this whole thing. Beyond your name or where you're from, who are you really?
The simplest map for our journey starts right here, with this really basic definition. Identity is just who a person is. Seems simple enough, doesn't it?
Well, that simple idea actually contains entire worlds. It's your personality, right? The way you think, the way you act. It's your values, the things you truly believe in. And of course, it's your background, where you come from. All of these things come together to shape who you are.
And this whole process of exploring those inner worlds, of kind of charting that personal map, that's what we call self-discovery. And the thing is, it's not really about finding some final destination. It's all about the journey of learning more about yourself as you go.
Of course, like any great quest, this one has its share of trials. And on the journey to find yourself, the biggest challenges are usually internal. The battles we fight inside our own heads. Let's talk about a 15-year-old girl named Layla. For the longest time, she really believed that her quiet nature was a weakness, something that was actually holding her back.
And this is where it gets really interesting, because it's all about perspective. A trait that you might see as a weakness could actually be your greatest strength in disguise. So, Layla saw herself as quiet and shy, but what she learned was that also meant she was a good listener and thoughtful. Same trait, totally different story.
And Layla was definitely not alone in feeling this way. The stories we're going to look at are full of people who felt different, or nervous, or just totally stressed out by what other people thought. These are feelings we all have on the path to figuring ourselves out.
So, how do you deal with all that? How do you navigate these challenges? Well, our heroes found a pretty powerful toolkit, and it all starts with something we use every single day: language, the very words we use to talk about ourselves.
Just look at these. On one side, we have these powerful ideas like strength and confidence. And on the other, you see how we can build new words, new meanings. Think about the prefix self. We use it to create words like self-discovery or self-respect. Language literally gives us the tools to redefine who we are.
And here's a tool that you probably wouldn't expect to find in your self-discovery kit. It's a secret weapon, really, and it's a grammar tense.
The present perfect tense. This is the language we use to connect our past experiences to our present identity. It's like the official grammar of our own personal story, the grammar of our growth.
Seriously, think about it. When you say, I have lived somewhere, or I have overcome something, or my self-respect has improved, you're not just talking about the past. You're telling the story of your growth. You are literally charting the map of your own life's journey, connecting all the dots from where you were to who you are right now.
So let's see how all these tools work in the real world. We're going to go back to our heroes and watch their incredible transformations happen.
Okay, first up is Tarek. He was this quiet kid who always felt a little different because he wasn't really into sports like the other guys. But he discovered he had this amazing talent for drawing, and he leaned into it, he embraced it, and that talent became his superpower. It even won him a prize. And then there's Nur. She was always nervous, always trying to just blend into the background and not be noticed. Her whole journey was about learning to stop hiding and realizing that her unique qualities, being creative and curious, they weren't things to hide at all. They were meant to be seen. And finally, we have Dina. Her story is all about feeling torn. See, she loved science, but all her friends were in the drama club, and she felt really confused. But in the end, she stayed true to herself. She built a solar-powered car and won the school science fair. She learned that being true to her own passion was the real key to being happy.
Wow. So after seeing these incredible journeys, what's the big takeaway here? What can we all pack for our own ongoing quest of self-discovery?
The lessons are pretty clear, right? The things that make you unique, that's your power. The challenges you face, those are just opportunities to grow. And all your life experiences, all the things you have done, they're the building blocks of the amazing person you are becoming. And remember this, confidence isn't something you just find, it's something you build.
And so we're going to end right back where we started with a question for you. Using that special tense, the one that connects your past to your present, think about it for a second. What experience, big or small, has shaped you? What part of your own incredible story have you written today?